Touched by an Angel is the 90s sitcom drama series that my mom would watch all the time. I fell for some of those stories as well. So we're going to talk about one of my personal favorites. This episode aired on TV December 25th, 1994. The holiday special, Fear Not.
Joey is going to lose his best friend very soon.
Serena says that you're an angel.
Yes, I am.
An angel Monica sent down from heaven to become a caseworker to help individuals, along with her friends Tess and Andrew, the angel of death. You know, Tess is the queen of sass in this series. And she's great. She's the comic relief. I miss her. Like she was great. She was definitely the glue that held everything together. You know, when things got tough or overbearing at times, she always brings a sense of humor to the series. Rest in peace. But the three of them find themselves wherever it is they're needed for whatever case. It's just a great foundation to work with and build from. You know, within each episode. And some are hit or miss. Sometimes it can be really corny and a little exaggerated here and there. This is just one of my favorites. It's up to Monica to help a handicapped teen to come to terms that his best friend is dying. Really sad story, you know, because she is only like 10 and she's fatally ill. It's in Monica's hands to, you know, let him overcome the dark and being afraid of it, accepting what the future holds. That speaks to all of us who has lost someone. This particular story is very well developed with its writing, and I guess that's why I like it so much. Throughout this series, we also have gotten so many, you know, special guest stars like Winona Judd. In this episode, Randy Travis makes an appearance, and he's been recurring his character throughout the series as well in other episodes. And he plays Joey's burdened brother, who Monica tries to teach him that, you know, he must accept that this is his life and this is who Joey was born to be. Coming to terms, you know, with Monica teaching him that, you know, it's not so much a burden but more of a blessing. It's really powerful. They're always very emotional, dealing with personal experiences, and really relatable all around. You know, being spiritual and, you know, teaching. And that's one thing I really love about this show so much. They preach of God's love instead of so many people how they, you know, protest and they preach about him hating something or being damned to hell. You know, what people disagree with and their lifestyle or life choices or who they are. He's presented in this show as love, eternal love. I also really relate to Joey. You know, I was in EC class. I just know what it's like, you know, to feel like you don't belong. No one should be made to feel like they don't. The relationship between Joey and his brother, being accepted for who you are. But my favorite scene in this episode is when Joey destroys the Christmas pageant out of frustration, which is understandable, but then Monica's right there beside him. This is really bittersweet, emotional, great performances from both. He may not be a smart man, but he knows what death is. I always appreciated the cast, you know, Roma Downey, given 100% in this role, and she's beautiful as well. There's something about her accent that's captivating as well. The director of this episode, Fear Not, also directed 2 episodes in Game of Thrones, amongst other things like Rome. This is just a really fun episode to revisit during the holidays. Now, thanks to Paramount Plus, you can revisit it yourself as well, and I definitely recommend you do, because it's very good, and you know, there's a part 2 of it. I enjoy them both, honestly. I mean, you could take or leave it. A fine story as well without the other half. That's my review for Fear Not. Do you remember this episode? Let me know and what you think of the show overall. It'd be fun to talk about down below, and happy holidays. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.